Somebody, anybody in French, they indefinite pronouns, or some of them, with FrenchSpanishOnline.com. So we are going to talk about indefinite pronouns, and in this first part about somebody first. So somebody, we translate it this way. Let's take some example in French. There is somebody at home. We will say il y a quelqu'un à la maison. As you can see here, quelqu'un looks like someone. Actually the same translation. Another example, somebody is ringing at the door, so you know now how to translate somebody. Quelqu'un, so quelqu'un sonne à la porte. He thinks he hears somebody. Again, you can use the same pronoun in French here to say il se prend pour quelqu'un. Somebody or quelqu'un in French has a plural. We say quelques-uns or quelques-unes for the feminine form to translate some of or a few. For example, some of your friends came this afternoon. As you can see, in English you don't have somebody here, but some of your friends, all the expression. And because of some of, in French we will say quelques-uns de tes amis sont venus cet après-midi. Another example, he knows a few of these people. Again, here we have the expression a few of. In French we will say il connaît quelques-unes de ces personnes. Personne is feminine, so here we have quelques-unes. I've got some of them, of course. In French you will say j'en ai or j'en ai quelques-uns. A few of us, the same thing, quelques-uns d'entre nous. Give me some, of course, give me some of them, so we will have donne-moi quelques-uns. Of course, if you are talking about something masculine, if you want to say, for example, about some apple, give me some apples, you will say donne-moi quelques-unes, because apple, pomme in French is feminine. Anybody. So two translations here. When anybody first is somebody, but for questions we use the same word in French, quelqu'un. Anybody here? Y a quelqu'un? Anybody want a drink? Quelqu'un veut une boisson ou quelqu'un veut boire? Anybody else? Quelqu'un d'autre? So because here anybody here is actually the same word as somebody, but we use it for questions, so the same word in French, quelqu'un. However, when anybody means no matter who, in French we say n'importe qui. It's not the same word. Anybody could do it. N'importe qui pourrait le faire. And we understand here that the meaning is different. Anybody but Peter. N'importe qui, mais pas Peter. She's not anybody, she's your boss. Again, elle n'est pas n'importe qui, c'est ton patron. So we have here the same form for masculine or feminine is n'importe qui when anybody means no matter who. Let's see now the negative form, nobody, no one. There is nobody. In French we will say il n'y a personne. As you can see here we have two things about the negative in French. Personne, the meaning of person sometimes is a person, the plural for people, but here person means nobody. It's not the same word. And for this reason we have here the N apostrophe for the negative form in French. Il n'y a personne. Nobody knows. Personne ne le sait. Again we have the ne, N-E here for the negative form in French. Of course when we speak we can drop the ne and say personne sait. The same thing here, y a personne. Who saw you? Nobody. Qui t'a vu? Personne. Here it's not a sentence, it's just a word, so we don't need the ne or n apostrophe, it's just the word personne. I spoke to nobody. Je n'ai parlé à personne. So here it's a sentence, so again we need our n apostrophe with personne here for nobody. Nobody else, personne d'autre. Let's see now the same thing actually, but for thing. Something is quelque chose in French. There is something weird on TV. Il y a quelque chose d'étrange ou bizarre à la télé. I'm going to tell you something. Je vais te dire quelque chose. Actually, the same here. Some is for quelque and thing, chose. Anything can be quelque chose if it's in a question, and n'importe quoi if it's the translation of no matter what. So, the same thing as anybody, two possible translations. Anything else? So here it's a question, so you can use quelque chose. Quelque chose d'autre? But if you say you can tell him anything, so here the meaning is no matter what you tell him, so the translation will be with n'importe quoi. Tu peux lui dire n'importe quoi. You can tell him anything. Okay? The negative form now, nothing is rien. I don't want anything, we say je ne veux rien. Because actually it's very rare to translate word for word this sentence. Je ne veux pas quelque chose. No, it's rare. We prefer to say I want nothing in French. So, je ne veux rien, of course, the same translation. It is nothing. In French, we will say ce n'est rien. Again, here, rien, we need the negative form ne or n apostrophe if it starts for a vowel for the negative form. However, when we speak, you can say je veux rien or c'est rien, of course. But when you write, we need our ne or n apostrophe. I hope this lesson is useful for you. We will see more indefinite pronouns in future lessons. Thank you very much for following this slide with me. C'est fini. See you next time. Au revoir.